How's it going, guys? Welcome back for another video. As always, you're always welcome here to watch a video. So today I need to it's really starting to get cold out finally, you know, Ohio weather, gotta love it. Really starting to get cold here. So usually I put a car in the garage, or I try to, for the winter. This year I got the Mustang, and I'd like to get that in the garage for the winter. The truck can sit outside. The reason I want the Mustang in is because it's got the convertible top. I really don't want like snow and stuff like that sitting on top of there, and with the top it leaks, so I don't want like when the snow melts to sit on there and just leak in. So it's gonna be a lot better to just go ahead and put it in here. And what we'll try to do is I basically want it up against this wall right here, as far as you can go. I don't care if it's right up on it, you know, like whatever. It just needs to be put over there to get it out of my way. And then I got to put my sister's Camaro over here. The reason I want the Mustang over here as far as I can, that way we can work on her Camaro whenever we need to, because that's our first car, so it needs a little bit of work that we got to do. So the Ranger's going to be going over there on the side of the garage where the Mustang is right now. Which, I don't know if you guys know this, what you guys probably do if you've watched the videos. I put cars right there. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and I'll put the Ranger over there. And I'll eventually need to get a tarp once it really starts getting nasty out on it, just to where it keeps the paint, you know, somewhat nice. So and that's kind of the goal. I'm trying to clean up the garage just a hair. I really want to get the shop kind of cleaned up to where we can start doing a couple more projects in here again, because it's kind of just gotten real messy and stuff like that just throughout doing little projects here and there. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get done. There might be a couple videos where I just kind of give you updates on the garage, showing the progress of it and stuff like that. So like I've said before, videos are going to be a little different for winter time because of getting colder. I got like a little torpedo heater thing I use out here in the winter time. I mean, it does all right, but it's just really loud and noisy. So it's like we might not do a lot of car stuff, you know, out here. But I mean, there's still be some projects here and there when it is a little bit warmer and stuff like that on days it's warmer. But for the most part, I'm not really going to have too much to do. It's kind of mainly if other people have things to do, or just other little projects here and there that I may find to do. So, you know, you guys kind of look forward to that. I'm going to be doing more, actually, kind of like the video is a question, and I'm kind of giving my best answer or my best opinion on it. I got some ideas for that, and I'm going to start filming those, and I'm trying to kind of get my room cleaned up actually to where I can start using that as a filming space for videos like that. So that kind of brings me another thing. In this video I will give you an update on the Mustang to let you know some of the plans for it and the way I'm going to go with that for the time being, because like you know, a lot of you guys know, it's had that issue with the spark plug, and then ever since then it's always kind of had a slight misfire. So I'm going to give you some updates once I get a little bit of work done on the Mustang. So go ahead and follow along for this, and hope you guys enjoy. Man, this thing's barely wanting to run right now. I'm having to hold my foot on the gas to just keep it running, because otherwise it just tries to die. This thing doesn't not like running, I can tell you that. Doesn't probably help that there's probably some bad gas in there from sitting so long. As you can see, this thing's like barely one idle right now. Kind of sad, but it's alright. I'll go back to driving it once it's nice out again. So, yep. can six, but now we gotta get the Ranger. Ooh, sorry, Ranger out of here. Gotta get my sister's car moved out of the way, and then we should be able to try to pull it in here, hopefully. So guys, as you can see, got the Mustang in here, my sister's Marrow, and my sister. So we got all that stuff finally put in. As you can see, I'll walk on over here, you can check it out. Literally no room at all over there. But as you can see, once you actually do that, you actually get a decent amount of space in here to actually work on another car, so that's nice. But the Camaro, if we gotta work on something, we'll be able to be moved and get out of here if we got to. Also, I said I was going to give you guys an update on the Mustang. So, like I said, as you guys know from the previous videos, the issue that this thing had with the spark plug. Basically, I'll give you a quick rundown. Someone who owned this before we even did, me and my dad, must have stripped out one of the spark plug holes and put in this weird little device that basically extended the spark plug out. Well, that thing like self-taps into the head, and what happens is it didn't seal up correctly and enough to where like it wasn't sealing. I guess trying to think of an easy way to explain this. Basically, it wasn't sealing up any extra air coming in to where it was sucking in more air on that cylinder, and it was making it run lean on that cylinder, and it got hot, and it probably burned a valve or something like that, and it now always kind of has a misfire on there on that cylinder. So what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to build a motor. As you remember in one of the other videos that we made, we met up with one of my instructors for school through work. His name's Mike. We went to his shop where he works on all his Mustangs. He knows like exactly everything to get to build a really nice, about 400 to 500 horsepower, 4.6, 2 valves. So that's going to be the end goal. Now, this next year, when I get back out, I would like to be able to still drive it. So one of the things I want to do that is I just need to get all new coil packs, because one of the big things was there was a couple of them that were actually kind of bad on the car. So as you can see here, I robbed them from this 4.6 I have laying in my garage. So I got like mixed matched ones off a really old motor. I don't know if they're really good or anything like that, so, or that good. So I'm just going to get all fresh. I want all fresh. I got to do an oil change, and something I found somewhere that actually on these cars, I think, I mean, I might be wrong, and I might just be thinking something, but I could have swore through some of the Mustang forums there was actually a recall on these cars to change the weight of oil from 5W20 to 5W30. So I'm going to do an oil change, and I'm actually going to put 5W30 and some Lucas oil stabilizer in there to kind of give it a little bit more of a thickness. That way, maybe it'll kind of help fix that misfire just a little bit, just to where it's not so bad, and maybe it'll help let the car run a little better to where it's not super like thin or anything like that. But this is just a car. I just kind of want to have fun with it. Like right now, it's not a car that has to be running. I got two other vehicles I can be driving, and mainly the Grand Marquis is staying my reliable vehicle at the moment. The truck is going to be getting a lot of performance mods next year. So that's kind of my big thing is I want to be working on the truck. The truck is my main focus. The Mustang, I just want it there to have another fun vehicle to drive when the truck is kind of down, being worked on or something like that. So the Mustang provides plenty of good entertainment for that use. Another big thing, I need to get a top because this one leaks and it looks like doo-doo. Also, I need to get like a new trunk seal and I think some new door and window seals. So it's nothing really performance-wise, but it's just more of just kind of some stuff that hopefully, like the top will make it it'll be a nicer that way where it doesn't leak. And then those couple engine things just to try to kind of help fix the problem. It probably won't ever be completely fixed, but the thing is, at least I can kind of put a Band-Aid over it to where I can still drive it. I'm not going to really probably drive this car like too far anywhere ever. It's going to be more just, I'll drive it, around here. The way if something does go wrong, it's not a big deal. But, I'll probably be maybe start trying to collect some parts here and there for it, but mainly it's just going to be little stuff right now. Like I said, the truck is my main focus. You'll probably be seeing just a couple things here and there on the Grand Marquis, like I'm going to put a hitch on it. That way I can actually use it to tow a small trailer if I need to, because that car is actually rated for a decent amount of towing, because it does have a V8 and it is a pretty big car. I'm seeing a lot of people actually trailer some pretty crazy things with those. Also, those bullet rims over there that I actually used to have on the car, those tires are trash. I'm probably actually going to get some decent tires for those. That way I can put those on there, and I'm probably going to unload the car. It's kind of one of those things. The rear springs are from a Mustang, like actually this body-style Mustang, but they don't, like, the suspension travels more than the spring, to where, like, when I jack up the car, the spring basically falls out, and I got it, like, the weight of the car just holds the spring down. I don't really like that. I mean, it works, and it doesn't really cause an issue or anything like that, but if I had, like, some limiting straps, basically, or something like that, just to where the suspension couldn't droop out super far and drop the springs out of it, it'd be alright, but in all honesty, I'd rather not have that. And plus two, if I do tow anything or I'm doing anything with that car, I would like to have like a little bit of room if it does sag just a tad bit. So that's kind of the big thing on there. And I think that's really all for the Grand Marquis right now. Other than that, you may see some other little things here and there. I don't know. I'm looking at a lot of things next year. I'm kind of saving my money now for it. So, like I said, the content's going to be kind of slow right now, but I am kind of trying to think of new stuff to film and new stuff to do. So go ahead and keep following along. Hope you enjoy, and like, share, subscribe, and see you on the next one.